Hello and welcome to this first tutorial video about using Google Drive to do online research in English language teaching. This is ELT Experiences, and thank you. Okay, so here we have, just open up a new tab and go to drive.google.com, and you'll come up with this and just sign in. Okay, now let's just get rid of these because I was practicing a little bit earlier on. Now, what we have to do is we go over to Create, click Create, go to Form, okay, and we come up with a title and a theme that you have to choose. Okay, so the title for this is going to be Example Research. Okay, and we have various different themes and designs that you could choose. And for me, I prefer the default white theme because that's just a quite nice, clean design which is suitable for your website when you embed it. Okay, now click OK. All right, and here we have example research shown here. And what we have to do is, as you can see, the forms are used for surveys, which are great, and you know, as I said, you can embed them within your website. Now, the questions you can have are all these different types, and they provide a combination of both open and closed answers. Okay, so the first one, let's go with a text, and we'll have a question title, and we'll type in, what is your name? Okay, and here type correctly, please. Okay, and let's click on required question because this is pretty useful, and click done. Okay, now what we have is a range of different buttons here which you can click, and you know, when you go onto the live form you'll see it live online, so we'll click on that, and here we have the question. Okay, and this is the link that you need to have. Okay, but we'll have a look at that a bit later. All right, now here, when you obviously want to add another question, you click add item, and again let's go with email address, and required again, so people have to type in here, and you'll see a little red star here. Alright, click add item again, and again, country of residence, click required, and click done. Actually, I'm going to change this to full name instead of a question, so they're prompts. Okay, have a look at the live form, see how it's going, and there we are. Okay, so this starts off, and usually for me I create 3 parts to a survey, and the first part for me would be personal details and finding out about the candidate. The second part would be more closed questions, so yes and no answers for the participant, and the final part would be more open based answers, so the participant can provide their own answers. Okay, so we're going to leave this for the moment. Okay, and I'm going to show you an example of some survey which I created a number of months ago. Okay, so we'll go back here. Alright, and let's have a look at ELT journal submission. Okay, so here we are, we have the survey. Okay, and actually if we go back, you can see that the responses file was generated automatically, and this is quite useful actually, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. So let's go back. Alright, and let's go back to the original survey which I used a number of months ago. Okay, so this survey now is no longer live, and I've turned it off so people can't access it. Okay, and here we have a text answer. Okay, and here we have gender. Okay, so we'll see, have a look at that. And this is choose from a list. Okay, so here choose from a list and male and female. Okay, highest relevant qualification to ELT, tick 1. Okay, now these are checkboxes. Now the thing about checkboxes is you can click more than one. Okay, so we're going to change this to multiple choice. Okay, and there, when the participant comes along, they can only click on one. Okay, and the same here, you could turn it into multiple choice. Okay, but we'll leave that for checkboxes for you to have a look at. Okay, now the good thing about this is here you can create another file field and their answer here. Okay, so let's click here, and here it is, add other, and it's automatically added. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so we have multiple choice and checkboxes. Okay, and then I added a page break. All right, now here was more related to closed questions and starting to get into the survey itself. And do you hold a YL extension certificate? Yes, no. Okay, and it was choose from a list, so a drop down menu. All right, now as we go along, there was a different type of question here, and a Likert scale from important to unimportant. Okay, so we'll click on that. So important, quite important, unsure, not quite important, and unimportant. Okay, and a scale from 1 to 5. Okay, now obviously I created various different fields here, but we could actually create it quite quickly if we go for a grid, and then we could say importance in the YL classroom. Okay, and we could add a label, and we could say role play, video, grammar, etc, etc. Okay, and then we could have column 1 label, important, quite important, unsure, not so important, and the last one, unimportant. There we go. Okay, so here we get a grid, turn it on for a required answer, and that's it. So instead of creating these sort of questions, you could create it like this, and it gives the participant the opportunity to just click one. Okay. Alright, now the final page, there was a range of different answers, but if we have a look a bit further up here, we have a paragraph text, and the paragraph text is quite useful for open answers. Okay, so a longer answer for the participants. Alright. Okay, so you want to embed your new survey into your website or link it into another blog, and there's various blogs or websites that you could use. You could either use Blogger or WordPress.com, and for this demonstration we're going to be using WordPress. So we go to File, Embed, copy this link which pops up, click done, okay, and here we're going to paste it, okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to preview. So we have this link here, alright, and click preview, and let's see how it goes. Okay, it takes a little while for it to load up. Okay, example research, and there it is. So what you can do is you can embed it within your website, you can share it, you could have a look, and you could tweet it. So you could go to Twitter, you could say, have a look at my new survey, please fill it out. Okay, and the good thing about Facebook is there's lots of groups. Okay, so let's have a look at the groups here. So one of my groups is CELTA, okay, and you can go and have a look at the CELTA group. Here we go, and this is what we do. Okay, so for CELTA there's almost 2,000 members. Okay, ELT chat is another good one. Okay, and blogging in ELT. Okay, so you could share out your research. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that's all you have to do, really. And the good thing about responses is you could have a look at this. Okay, it's a spreadsheet, it's very simple, very easy. Okay, so you could click here, okay, and let's scroll across here, and you get all the answers that you need. Okay, it automatically adds the responses whilst you're doing it, and it's very easy to download. You click on the little box here to download, click more, download, okay, and choose Excel, because this is how you could do all the number crunching and everything else like that. And you'll find yourself saving paper, saving, you know, time and effort for printing out, analysing the data and everything else like that. So I hope this has been a helpful old video, and please share this video, and thank you. Bye bye.